For me, it just looks like if I good, if I'm bad, he's still gonna be there. And I think I can keep this consistency when I don't feel like I deserve anything. Especially in this season that everything is changing, we can still like experience his peace and his joy, and we can choose to every single day to trust him. We can be faithful because at the end he's gonna turn for good.
When I think about that verse, I think of how God was faithful to me when I feel like I'd strayed the furthest away that I had with my lifestyle, and the way that I was thinking was not in line with really what God intended. During that time, my mum had a heart attack, and God looked after her with the miracle of protecting her when she first had it, and then her recovery has been a miracle in itself as well. God was faithful to me in that time because he led me through that to be in the place where I am now, which is a lot better, a lot more God-aligned, even though I was not as faithful to him at that time.
I've previously gone through an emotionally abusive relationship that God so faithfully brought me out of. The right people to help me heal, to help me find joy and put hope back into my life. One verse that just came to me, Psalm 27:13 and 14, where it talks about waiting on the Lord, having our hope in him because he will come, he will be faithful, he will do what he promises. In that season where I was calling out for healing, it was a slow process, but he brought it to me and he was faithful to me to bring that healing and that comfort.
Honestly, there have been times in my life that I was not faithful, and that's the truth. We are humans, we make mistakes. But even though in my humanity, he still used people around me to show faithfulness and to demonstrate his love through those people. I could see that through my parents' lives or my leaders' lives, and only when you live that, you can understand what that means to you. I could see people praying for me, and because they were faithful in prayer, I could be faithful to what God gave me to do, to who he called me to be. We are part of this body that is the church, and if my eyes don't work properly, I cannot move forward properly. If my legs don't work properly, I cannot walk properly. And that's why I believe that when people are faithful around me, that changes everything in the whole body.
There was a time in my life where I felt God leading me to say yes to something, and it was a trip that would take me to Southeast Asia where I would spend 3 months learning about what it would be like to be a full-time missionary. I wouldn't be able to see my family or my friends, and I would only be able to talk to them over email for 3 months. And I just graduated high school. I'm the youngest person that was gonna go. It was so uncomfortable for me, but I said yes because I knew I couldn't deny that the Holy Spirit was asking me to do it. Every day there, I saw God's faithfulness, and every day there, I wrote a reason for why I was there. Those 3 months of reasons, 90 reasons, were all 90 reasons that He's faithful and that I've seen His faithfulness.
It actually reminds me of Reckless Love, and the lyrics say, "Oh, the overwhelming reckless love of God. It chases me down. It fights till I'm found, and it leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it. I couldn't deserve it. Still, He gives His love away." Every season of my life, whether good or bad, I've always seen Him to be chasing me down. And He's always been who I've needed Him to be in every moment. And it's like His character just interchanges itself. And it reminds me that He is I am. He says, "I am Father, I am Protector, I am Almighty, I am God, I am."
I'm Susana, and I'm faithful because He's first faithful to me.
I'm Callum, and I'm faithful because God was first faithful to me.
I'm Lexi, and I'm faithful because God was first faithful to me.
My name is Luccas, and I am faithful because God was first faithful to me.
I'm Caroline, and I'm faithful because God was first faithful to me.
I'm Ces, and I'm faithful because he was first faithful to me.